Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nadia Faizada Risti, and in this video I would like to present my assignment for the midterm test in literature appreciation. Today, I will present an analysis of the film The Hunger Games, which was released in 2012. To begin with, I will talk about the background of the film. Author and background. Suzanne Collins is an American author who wrote The Hunger Games, a novel that was later adapted into a successful film. The movie was directed by Gary Ross and released in 2012. This film belongs to the dystopian genre, which presents a future society where people live under strict control and often experience unfair conditions. Through this film, we can see how stories can reflect real social issues. Before discussing the plot, I would like to briefly introduce the main character. The main character of this film is Katniss Everdeen, a teenage girl from District 12. She is brave, independent, and cares deeply about her family. Her character helps us understand the situation in the story more clearly. Now, let's take a look at the story itself. So, the story takes place in a country called Panem, where the capital controls several districts. Every year, the government forces one boy and one girl from each district to participate in the Hunger Games, a deadly competition where only one person can survive. Katniss Everdeen volunteers to take her younger sister's place in the games. During the competition, she must struggle to survive while facing fear, pressure, and the expectation of the audience watching her. This part of the story shows how intense and stressful the situation is. So from here, we can also start to see the environment where the story happens. The film is set in dystopian future where society is divided into two very different parts, the capital and the districts. The capital is modern and wealthy, while District 12 is poor and lacks basic needs such as food and resources. Most of the story takes place in the arena, a controlled environment where the Hunger Games are held. This setting shows how the government controls both environment and the people. This makes it clear that people in this society do not have much freedom. This condition also connects to the main issue in this film. So, one of the main ideas in the film is social inequality between the capital and the districts. People in the capital live comfortably with access to food, fashion, and entertainment, while people in the district struggle with poverty and hunger. The situation shows how unfair the system is. The Hunger Games are used not only as entertainment but also as a way for the government to control people and maintain its power. This kind of situation can also be found in real life, where some groups have more power than others. To understand this better, we can look at some examples. This inequality can be clearly seen through Katniss' life in District 12, where she has to hunt just to feed her family. In contrast, people in the capital enjoy luxury and treat the Hunger Games as entertainment. These examples show how the system forces people into dangerous situations without choice. It also reflects how those in power can ignore the suffering of others, which highlights injustice and oppression in society. So, the film is not only about survival, but also about social problems. In conclusion, the Hunger Games present a society where inequality and control play a major role. The government maintains its power by creating fear and limiting people's freedom. Katniss becomes a symbol of resistance because she challenges the system even in small ways. This film helps us understand the importance of fairness and encourages us to think critically about power and society. I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.